Dasha Nekrasova and Anna Kachyan. They're obsessed with you. They love you.
Sounds like nobody's.
No.
Yo! Oh no! No. Oh no. Oh, there's also this. I wanted to show you this. This guy, Rupert Lowe, who is also, of course, super pro-Israel. Not surprising to anyone, because that's how all nationalists are. All nationalists always end up becoming Israeli nationalists for some weird reason. But this guy is getting the Asmongold nod. Let's see. He's getting the Asmongold seal of approval. Yeah, Asmongold perfectly represents the target audience of the Israel lobby. New plan for the Israeli public politicians is to push anti-Muslim hysteria while promising nothing but meaningless, vague notion of protecting our values. Asmongold will slurp that up every time.
Restore Britain is about much more than numbers on a spreadsheet. It's about who we are as a nation and who we are as a people. Britain is not just an economy. Britain is not just an idea. Britain is not just a passport. Britain is a nation. Britain is a people, our people. And Restore Britain will never allow that to be erased. We will celebrate our Christian.
I'll tell you this, right? If I was in Britain, I'd vote for this guy.
Yeah. Based. Yeah. This guy, true Brexit geezer. Boys, his heart is not even in it, bro. His heart is not even in it. It's also really funny that he's like LARPing as a Christian now, too. I love that shit. I love when a guy who's been like the sweatiest Reddit atheist of all time for most of his career, all of a sudden turns around and is like, yeah, boys, I think I found God. Like he's Russell Brand dodging allegations or some shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not Christian, but yeah, these Christian guys, yeah, they're based. Yeah.
I would vote for this guy. Absolutely. This is the guy. This is the guy.
And the identity that built and shaped this country. Responsibility, restraint, forgiveness, duty, and fairness. In short, a high-trust society. That will mean defending our culture. That will mean resisting the relentless creep of radical Islam.
This guy basically thinks reform is too woke. Yeah, because there's like, Muslim white supremacists in reform, right? Yo, can he say that? Chat, can he get so based? Chat, you hear that? He said radical Islam, pog. That's crazy. Whoa, he's so edgy, guys. Yo, guys, this guy's awesome.
Will mean banning the burqa, outlawing Sharia law, blocking cousin marriages, and reimposing our Christian-based rule of law.
Oh my God.
Bro, he is kind of up that he panned over to all of his girlfriends, by the way. He's like, yes, no more cousin marriages. Marriages between man and sheep, of course, is restoring the British style.
He's saying it. Bro, what the? This is amazing.
It's so fake. Like, the funniest thing is that he's so... What are you doing? Oh, it's Marat, I'm pretty sure. Can you get the door too? Yeah, can you get the Fiona's here?
Oh my God.
Can he say that? Oh my God. It's like, it's so funny because there's 0% chance guys like this get like not even 3% of the vote. Like, what's good, King? Oh, this is your favorite content creator, Marat? Marat is off camera pointing to Asmongold saying, that's my favorite content creator. Yeah, we got him, boys. It's over. He's at 10%. Oh, shit, dude. It's over. Hello. Hey, what's up? I was kidding when I said it's cooked. There's this guy. Dude, breaking. British far-right politician drops out of parliament race, converts to woke Islam after receiving the endorsement of Asmongold. I realized how much of a chud I had become. Yeah, all he's going to do is like split the reform vote. He's not going to get enough. He's not going to get enough of a vote to win. Great. I love this stuff. I don't even know the actual dynamics at play in this individual race. But for me, it's really funny. Like I said, it's like this is the face of the international, like the global nationalist, far right reactionary movement. And I say the more the merrier, right? The more Asmongold is like featured as a prominent right wing fixture, the better it is because he is normie repellent. He gets the numbers on the internet, or at least on Twitch, maybe on YouTube as well. But in the real world, I think most people find him to be a morally repugnant individual. But even before they get to his morally repugnant ideals, they can't even get to his ideals because they just find him to be repulsive in general. So for me, I love that he is becoming the face, right? He is a far, from our perspective, for our goals, he is a far better representation of far right politics than even Ben Shapiro could be, because at least Ben Shapiro can hold his own in a conversation and come across like a normal human. He gets to present himself as someone who is like an intellectual, for example. Whereas Asmongold cannot be seen as a normal person by the large majority of voters. I really hope Zach and the Greens manage to pull more of the older people, because I'm scared to live in Britain at this point. Yeah. I remember back in 2015 when Trump was polling around 10%. Brother, you cannot compare Donald Trump, American politics in general, to British politics, but you cannot compare Donald Trump's rise to power within the ranks of the Republican Party to like a parliamentary system where a guy is like, the reform vote is far too woke for me. Okay. But I mean, look, I said this already. I love that the face of the global nationalist movement is a dude whose skin has fused into his gaming chair. What you see on these algorithms do not reflect real world values. I truly believe that. Yeah. You got an illiterate high school dropout. You got meth head who hits himself in the face with hammers, gay Mexican neo-Nazi manlet, lives in trash, only eats fast food and never showers. It's not looking too great, especially because like all you need to do is basically say this guy had a blood wall where he would like spit his bloody mouth from not brushing his teeth ever. Like if you think people saying, oh, this guy Hasan is a dangerous radical, he said America deserved 9/11 is impactful, which it isn't. Okay. And it probably would be more impactful if I was like a big bearded guy and like at least looked the part, you know what I mean? Because let's be real, people care about optics. People care about optics when it comes to you. People care about optics when it comes to when it comes to marketing, when it comes to like messaging. I look and act a certain way, and whether you want to recognize that or not doesn't matter. Like people respond to that. I was saying to Marat. Yeah, he was flipping me off. Tommy Robinson is now writing columns for Jerusalem Post, which is awesome. He is like so deeply in the pocket for the UAE and Israel. He's not even hiding it. It's awesome. I love that. Also, let's see what this was. This is the reverse LeBron James situation, it seems. Flash during the 2026 All-Star Weekend at the Intuit Dome. Spike Lee was spotted courtside carrying a bag featuring the Palestinian flag and keffiyeh pattern, paired with a Black History Month hoodie, a gesture that did not go unnoticed. The GOAT. Pretty fire. Spike Lee has actually read Malcolm X. Okay, why are we still shitting on LeBron? No, it's worthy. It's worthwhile. It's deserving, I will admit. Speaking of my haters and their downfall, we also have Drew Pavlov. Hutch doesn't seem worried about optics. What do you mean?
I just wanted to, stop by and say what's up. But listen, I'm putting together a team. Like, we got to get a team going of like strong liberals, all right?
So I do have POCD and I do consume lolly.
So like, you're in the network now, and maybe we can have some conversations in the future and
I would count as a lower pedophile, yes.
try to like build up a movement of
I need to have a little girl to wrap myself around. I need to have like a 12-year-old.
I am a very strong liberal, that's for sure. I do talk about politics a lot. I'm not.
Well,
really
you agree
connected.
with me, so I assume you're like really smart. So
It's the Pedo Avengers, dude. I mean, this paired up with the fact that Hutch said he would vote for Jeffrey Epstein as long as Jeffrey Epstein was a Democrat. What more can you say? Why is it every single one of your haters? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's not food shops or food shops spliced into Hutch demanding that they create a Pet Avengers together, I guess. How are these people not banned? Because they haven't. People don't get banned anymore, man. That's it. They only get banned if like the right wing cries enough. Okay, that's just unfortunately the reality. That's it. It's like if the right cries and manufactures outrage about you not being banned, only then does Twitch ever actually enforce its terms of service nowadays. That's it. You got to get enough people who are pro-Israel and pedophilic to cry about it on the internet. And also all of their sweepers that are in the commentary sphere that have maintained this strong apolitical centrist, sometimes far right, sometimes liberal, but certainly right wing narrative. Hutch actually went to food shops to recruit him for his liberal Avengers. I know. It's so. He bet me that Trump would be in prison and that Biden would win re-election. Most incorrect man in history. I know. It was awesome. By the same token, I could just as easily ask why Hasan himself, with his enormous wealth and vast network of connections, isn't currently organizing around this issue. For what? The very fact that the Democrats are not organizing around this severe violation is an abdication of duty even I didn't think they were capable of. This is about State Department doc ordering agents to monitor all student visa holders' social media. Wait. He's saying, why don't I, as a singular person, how could I use my vast amount of wealth to do something about this? At most, I could use my vast amount of wealth to what? Urge the Democrats to organize around it? What the Hutch? You still owe me $1,500 for the 2 bets you lost. Joe Biden would win the 2024 presidential election campaign. Donald Trump would be put in prison for his crimes for longer than 30 days by January 21st, 2025. Pay up. From Mike from Pennsylvania sending me his tweets from March 30th, 2025. Anyway, let's talk about another one of my weirdo haters. Hutchinson, you told me personally you distanced yourself from Destiny, the domestic abuser, when you found out in mid-2025. Am I seeing a problematic pattern of revenge? Worried longtime fan, K-Hive 2028. Please stop. It's so depressing seeing this COD OG I watched at 13 become this perma loser. I don't even understand how he became this. I genuinely don't get it. What is this? He posted his... What is this? His A number, alien registration number, as proof he got deported. Billie Eilish got me deported from the U.S. I spent 30 hours in custody at LAX trying to explain to the agents that my shit posts about moving to her mansion on stolen land were just a joke. Her lawyers seem to have actually compiled a dossier on me because the agents about my entire history as an activist opposed to the Chinese, whether I had ever plotted to assassinate Chinese Communist Party officials. It was legitimately insane. I suffered for my art as an online shit poster. I was victimized and martyred by Billie Eilish. I'm going to be honest with you. This is the only time where I ever have found myself thinking, you know, glory to ICE. Okay. I never thought it would happen. It's like, I never, ever thought we would get to this place. I never thought we would get to this place. All glory to ICE and the Department of Homeland Security and the fucking brave warriors that stopped this goddamn terrorist from entering my beautiful state and my beautiful city of Los Angeles, California. Woo! Maybe we should be reforming ICE. I really hope he actually got deported. I don't think he did. I think he had the wrong visa or something. You did own Hutch in that debate. These guys never let that stuff go. Wait, what debate? I debated Hutch? I don't even remember. I think you mean Mike probably owned him because I don't recall. Did I ever debate Hutch? Billy Eilish? Yeah, I think he, I assume that Drew Pavlov, who is a notorious liar, is probably lying right now and farming it to make it seem like he actually got deported. But I really hope he did. I really, really hope he got deported because, I debated him on impeachment.
What? I'm 36, bro.
You're 36 years old, Hutch? Holy 36? Shit.
Yep.
Wait, he was 36 years old in 2019? Oh my God. Oh my God. But back then he wasn't like a fucking weirdo, right?
Articles draw on numerous investigations. It's never been hyper-focused on one thing individually. And I think that that is how it should be done, especially in the case of someone like Donald Trump, who is insanely corrupt.
Wait, he had 500 viewers back then? He has less viewers now? Oh, that's crazy. He had hair. He had fucking hair back then. He had more viewers back then. God damn, he got cooked. How the fuck did he lose 100% of his hair and 50% of his audience? Ended Prime Hutch. If D isn't live, he can clear 1K, but poofs after D goes live. Oh, that's so sad. Do you think he blames you? No. Bro worked with Machinima back in the day, so he low-key peaked in like '08. I mean, he wasn't like a fucking weirdo back then. He was not as big as a weirdo back then at all. Over the last like 6 years, and eating Destiny's ass crumbs to the best of his ability have turned him into this like weird fucking liberal monster who's even more wrong than Sex Pestiny is, because Sex Pestiny is wrong, but Hutch is wrong on a delay because he's waiting for Sex Pestiny to say things so he can regurgitate it. So then he's wrong on an even larger delay. It's so sad. I truly don't understand how you fucking get to this point where you're like begging a fucking sub 30 pedophile YouTuber. They're not even a pedophile YouTuber, but like a pedophile streamer that is like just another chatter from the Sex Pestiny sex cult for an allegiance so you can build a pedo neoliberal Avengers. Like, very, very sad. His last VOD has 84 views, not 84K, 84 views. Ugh. I also don't get it. Like, a whole ass grown ass man just got captivated by another grown ass man. You can see that his career completely flatlined when he became a deorbiter in 2021. His following was growing and it hit a brick wall. If you look at his SG, you can see the exact point he destroyed his career. Negative following since 2021. Lamau. League of Statutory Gentlemen. Preteen Titans. Legion of Groom. Like, if you have your own... The thing is, his last chat in here was him rating you, Lamau. The thing is, if you have your own personal opinion, you can carve out a place for yourself. Like, you can always carve out a place for yourself. You can carve a community out for yourself. But if you're like hyper focusing on building an audience from another person's audience, like, you're always going to be at their mercy. Like, Michael from Pennsylvania and I disagree from time to time on issues. A lot of people will be like, oh, yo, Mike, you're dick riding us on or whatever the fuck. First of all, he has his own opinions. He has his own development. I have mine. Community. Sure, our communities obviously intertwine with one another. But the reality of the matter is, like, there are things that he says that I don't agree with. There are things that I say that he doesn't agree with. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly normal. But these guys don't do that. They don't have any investment whatsoever in a political project where there can be like any room for disagreement whatsoever. He's just like, they consistently project their own fucking personal insecurities for not having established their own worldview or have their own opinions on other people, where they're like, oh, you guys, you have orbiters. Like, that's not the case. I have people who I collaborate with. I have peers. I don't have fucking orbiters. Almost all the debate panel streamers hate you because you didn't collaborate with them. Yeah, it's just a very sad state of affairs, honestly, for how these guys operate, how these guys live, how these guys have existed for like years at this point. How do you fucking do that shit for years, man? How? That's crazy. Anyway, let's watch
Twitch.
another one of these fucking orbiters. Orbit destroyed. This is Nick Andros, who made a video doing a takedown of Nooks Taku. Clav against Dasha? No.
Dasha, Nekrasova, and Kachian. They're obsessed with you. They love you.
Sounds like nobody's.
No.
Yo! Oh no! No. Oh no. No.
They love you. Dasha, Nekrasova, and Kachian. They're obsessed with you. They love you.
Sounds like nobody's.
No. They're everybody's. They're like, I'm pretty sure they're friends with Elena Velez. And they were at the show. They love you. They love your mog. They're great.
I feel
That's fucking crazy. God, these are like grown ass women. I mean, I'm a grown ass man myself, obviously, and it's embarrassing that I do the things that I do. But it's fucking crazy. It is crazy how desperate they are to dick eat off of a crumb of clout. A crumb of clout off a clavicular. Oh my God. Oh, I love seeing these fucking haters fall apart. Like, Anna has a child who she almost killed because she refused to get vaccinated. They love your mog. I say to a 19-year-old who abused steroids so fucking hard he became infertile. Oh. Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's fucking dope. Oh, God. The way that people are just openly embarrassing themselves so hard. The entirety of the Dime Square project has fucking fallen apart, dude. It is crazy. I mean, they never had anything, to be fair. They never had any like significant cultural output. It was just a bunch of like other New York Times journalists that were like propping it up. They got Peter Thiel funding and that's pretty much it. But oh, it's so funny to see many years removed from like peak COVID when everyone was like, oh my God, these guys are like the real cultural force or anything or some shit like that.
I feel like there's all there's also these random jesters trying to just basically everyone's in line to talk to me.
No.
And do clout chasing. So I don't know who that is.
No. Yes, okay, yeah, but that's a picture from a long time ago. Yeah.
Oh, he did the black pill mog in it. Oh my God. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's so fucking awesome. Oh my God. I will admit, like, the amount of fucking glazing going on with Clavicular is crazy. This looks staged, but it's so funny. The girl on the left, this girl left her boyfriend on Valentine's Day to go home with Clavicular and was begging him not to do it. You're a good guy, Clav. Don't do this to me, bro. It's Valentine's Day. Oh, God, he's trying to be Marlon so bad. This is literally shit that organically happened to Marlon when he was first blowing up. That they're basically setting up and clipping and blasting into oblivion.
It's retarded, you know that, right?
Everybody knows Marlon is the real. Everybody knows Marlon is the real mogger, okay? He's the top.
I want you guys to guess how far away the cup is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, you can't steal my girl, bro. It's Valentine's Day, bro. You can't steal my girl. Good guy. I know you're a good guy.
Valentine's Day was yesterday.
But like the kindness of your heart, bro. Come on. You're a good guy. I know you're a good guy.
Brother, 18 minutes ago, Valentine's Day ended, so you're gonna have to fuck off.
I'm good. Bro, come, dude, 1 year, bro.
Why is this guy begging me?
Come on, man.
That's literally is retarded, you know that.
When he got the same girl in his van, his opener was, so do you think Epstein mogs? I don't know if I'm like too old when I look at this stuff and I think like this is corrupting the minds of the youth. Okay? Like, am I too old? Maybe. I might be too old because like sometimes I want to laugh at this because it's funny. It's objectively funny. I mean, he's a fucking idiot, right? It's like a real life JoJo sequence, okay? With all the mogging, with all the different characters in this universe. I just wish it was like maybe 200% less racist, you know? Because like a big part of these guys, a big part of their appeal is also about saying like that they're pro white supremacist shit. You know what I mean? So that kind of takes me out of it a little bit. Like they're super fucking reactionary. They're like, you know, they shit on women all the time. They fucking, I mean, they sig heil. They say the N-word. Like Clavicular is famous for saying the N-word all the time in public. And it's like, at that point, I feel like it moves beyond like, haha, you know, this is fun to watch from afar to like, what the fuck are you doing? Right? But when I see stuff like this, I do realize when I see stuff like this, I do realize like how much the youth's brain has been corrupted, how much has been poisoned.
Your tribute to be your big titty emo goth girlfriend, not goth. What? POV when he tells you he watches Hasan.
With the Teddy Fresh beanie too. Oh no, look how much time has changed. Oh my lord.
You need head?
What the dude? Listen, good job, guys. This is how you get laid, dude. The best rap? Yeah, this is true. This is the best rap. Straight
Hasan
up.
Piker won.
You're not too woke. A part of me finds it hard to reconcile how much spectacle is being derived from young people with eating disorders. Yeah, this is like a whole sequence of me getting away with it. This used to be the poppin' thing.
Easy, and then like this is all hand.
Tie me to the bed.
Piercings and anymore. Like Scott's girl, septum piercings and bangs. I only know because he never shuts up about it. No!
LSF used to love this shit. This used to fucking pop off on LSF.
Oh, I don't have any of that!
I don't know what this is. The glory days when HasanAbi Productions used to horny post like a motherfucker. Jesus Christ, I just remember that lady from Japan who wanted you to take a trip. Oh, you mean Ray Lil Black, who actually renounced her former ways in adult video and became Muslim. She reverted to Islam and she no longer does porn. That was Ray Lil Black, though, back in the day. The porn star. Or who could forget the old OG Mogger, dude. Not her Lamau. We talking about the old lady? No, Ray Lil Black is the porn star. She was the porn star who was like trying to get me to go to Japan and meet up with her. There was also, yeah, she's in Malaysia now. I got introduced to you from a dude on YouTube who shit talked you, but I low-key agree with what you were saying, so I dropped that. That's funny. What was I? There was more of that. Number 2 ranked Chad Androgenic meets up with Connor Murphy to strategize the next move in World War Mog, studying the ASU frat leader's steroid and peptide cycle.
Oh no, that's just no, the drug, that's a super long half-life. Eventually, yeah, it'll cause like rebound effect. No, yeah, that would be nice to be able to take that.
There's side characters. Yeah, that's why I said it's like JoJo. I've seen this guy. He's got his like people. I mean, he's a bit of a lolcow. The number 2 ranked Chad Androgenic continues to search the city as the ASU frat leader remains unseen. Like, I think he flew in from Australia to ASU or something. He's like a separate side character in this universe. Who consumes this shit, bro? People under the age of 18. And it's very, very sad. But your little bros are fucking watching this shit and they're going, this is the goated. I want to be just like them. And it's so funny because like they genuinely cannot talk. They genuinely cannot communicate. They genuinely do not have the capacity to like, can't even emote. It's pretty wild. And yeah, World War Mog, Marlon is one of them. This is the ASU frat leader who is Albanian. So obviously that's my number 1 pick for World War Mog, obviously. And then that's what was it, Syrian Psycho or something? Yeah, but he's Muslim Albanian, the frat leader. So he's one of us, okay? Then you have this guy who did like the face reviews or whatever, Syrian Psycho. And then on the other side, I don't know who this guy is, Clavicular. And then this is the Androgenic or whatever. The entire looks maxing movement explained.
Australian Terra Chad Androgenic has flown to the US and bone mash maxed in order to hunt down ASU frat leader and engage in Mog off to avenge Clavicular after the brutal frame Mog incident that took place last week.
How do you know all this? Because I'm extremely online. It's my job to know. Also, I was literally aware of like lookism communities and looks maxing before these people actually establish consciousness. To be fair, you can also say that they haven't still established consciousness, but you know, I was there when the legends were I was there in the tomes when the legends were being written. There is a video out there of me going and looking at my profile, like me being discussed on one of these like early fucking lookism forums. Where they're like, oh, dude, let's go back and forth on whether or not Hasan is an incel or not. Has Clav ever spoken about you? Yes, many times. He's also tried to come on the stream before, also on many different instances. Can you double your age and pass it to me so I can escape this era of looks maxing, please? No. Yeah. See?
All right. Chad, who wants to fucking find my lookism? Who wants to find my lookism.net 0.01% frame JFL unmoggable? Okay. Hold on, I gotta pee first, but I'll be back in 1 second. This is from, I mean, this is a re-upload from 2020, but it's actually from like 2019, I suspect, right?
Located the pelvis of the last 10 women I was with through the force of my load when I came gallant.
I thought mogged was a new word. No, dude, what? No, this has been around for a minute. This has been around for a long ass fucking time. This is where it was being invented in real time. Lookism has been around for even longer than this, but like, this was like an incel forum that hyper scrutinized the way dudes look.
Was I gonna do a stream with Destiny and Raj? No, Raj is BSing. I never said I was gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
That's how old it is.
All right, there might be some fucked up shit here. His reputation is minus 8,000 points, so I hate this cock F word. He's insanely good looking and aesthetic though. He's so wide. What a hairy beast, total hunk. Too bad his face is on the ugly side. Shook like a leaf live on Twitch when Christchurch happened. Just LOL. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, that's if you want to understand their politics even back then, they were celebrating Christchurch and shit. You know what I mean? The OG version of this when I was a teenager, because this is far past that point as well. This is like 2019. But the earlier versions of this that I also frequented were the bodybuilding forums, right? Every now and then, like when I was a teenager, you had PUA, Pickup Artistry, and you had bodybuilding.com forums. That's where Ziz came from, right? The famous, iconic Ziz, rest in power. And yeah, this is so sad that the generation of today will never know who was a looks maxer to start it all. The Kurdish German legend. Mohammed says, we went from Ziz's we're all going to make it, bruh, to it's over in a span of a generation. He died in 2011 before influencers existed. A lot to be said about how young men have changed in the age of social media and alienation. I was actually going to write something sort of meaningful to me about Ziz and the generation of men since, physically manifested in Clavicular. I learned Clav found the Looksmaxing forums when he was 14, same age I was when /fit reopened in early 2008. Ziz would chat with us, sometimes on there, when he wasn't ban-evading ginger mod, lol. But my girlfriend and I lost our dog today, so I can't really focus on all that for the time being. But yeah, so Ziz was a product of the bodybuilding forums, like early, up to like the 2010s. And then it was like this is when I was in fucking Turkey, for the record, like that way back in the day. This is when I was like, I was in these forums trying to figure out how to looksmax, unironically looksmax before the term ever existed, as in try to physically improve myself. Because this is a real journey that a lot of young men go on, and it's perfectly normal, and it can be perfectly healthy, as in my case, or it can be incredibly unhealthy in the case of, I guess, like Clavicular, right? Which way, Western man? And I mean, check in on your nephews, like check in on your younger brothers, check in on the students in your class if you're a teacher, because a lot of them are swept up with this like looks maxing shit. But basically, that was like the OG version, and then the PUA forums came out, and then Lookism is like the much more base boot adjacent version of that. But it was still, up until this point, even back then, relegated to the darkest corners of the internet, right? These were still forums. These were very much a product of like shit that you could not find on social media, and shit that normies would look at you funny about if you were to ever reveal to them that you were engaging in this kind of like ancient secret art. They don't have a name, but there's a growing number of bodybuilding DJ content creators who are running the under 25 and make insane money, basically speedrunning Ziz and Piana lifestyle. One of them currently has congestive heart failure. The popularity of their content feels like an omen. Oh, 100%. 100%. That's exactly what they're doing. Rich Piana is another legend. R.I.P. Rich Piana, R.I.P. Ziz. If you do not see a meaningful life ahead of you, a family, a home, a stable job, then why not? It's the perfect content for young men who feel and are correct that they have no future, not dim prospects or a tough road, literally no future. So fuck it. D-ball and Ket, run it. I've read a bunch of bios and books about people who were in and around the Bromley contingent at the height of the punk scene in the UK, and the feeling was the same. No jobs, no hope, no future. Bunch of them partied and drank and died very young. We got cool clothes and music. Problem is, their cultural output is disastrous, and there is no cool clothes or music coming out of this fucking scene. That's the other side of this. Like their cultural output is so entirely focused on live streaming, live broadcasting, and making money. That's the only culture. That is the only cultural output that they have. Whereas like these other scenes that were cultivated, that were created as a response to the time and the material conditions at the time, at least had like some kind of focus on art. These guys only make. He was posting on r/looksmax advice. Yeah. This was years ago. This is like his, the first time I think he like posted this shit. This feels like finding that old photo of Tekashi69. Yeah. Clavicular's grandma called him and pressed him for his comments about JD Vance. This is Liv Agar who posted Clavicular, old Clavicular. And he's probably like 13, 14 here, I assume. But yeah, these guys just like do a fuck ton of steroids, do peptides, do a whole experiment with like a crazy cocktail of shit. And then, fuck their lives up, fuck their bodies up. And also, he's 18, it said in the post. Wait, I thought he was younger than that in that photo. I guess it did say it was 18, but I'm pretty sure isn't he lying in that? Not 14 or 15. Are you crazy? No. Because I thought that was older. That was older than when he first came on the scene. He's been on the scene for only 1 year because he's like 19 right now. Or as I jokingly say, these guys are male to male trans.
New characters? A new challenger has arisen. This shit is it's like Dragon Ball Z now. There's like always a new character that shows up out of nowhere. You can't possibly be more beautiful than that man, can you? Wait, someone else has arrived. Look at him. Oh my god, he is 6'4", and look at his frame. He must be juice maxing. Uh-oh, his frame, it's over 9,000. Bone mash maxing to hunt down the frame mog incident mog off to. Do you see what happens to white people when they can't steal black people's language? Do you see what happens to us? Do you see what we're reduced to? This is the shit that we start coming up with. Bone mass maxing.
I mean, it's not wrong, but yeah, it is a real strange and real sad state of affairs overall, but it's also very funny. So I'm going to continue fucking watching it. I'm going to continue monitoring the situation because I do enjoy like the silly ha-has, right? But here is me looking at this shit back in the day.
Wide as fuck. Yeah, because he's Turkish, hairy, and muscular guy. His skull size is subhuman. His face looks asymmetrical. Isn't his head just small? I saw him on stream next to Destiny and he made him look like an absolute toddler. Even that career... Okay, moving past that one. Isn't his head just small when the coping is too strong? How is his skull small, you coping subhumans? He's 6'4", having a small skull while being tall is impossible. Look how hard you cope because he mogs you to death. That's not a small skull size. His skull's 3 times bigger than mine. God damn it, crying for him. Oh my fucking god, these people are like... It looks like they ripped off a soy boy's head and put it on a Chad's body. Cope in this thread saying his ugly face. He's a 7.5 out of 10 PSL facially, 9 out of 10 PSL body overall, 8 out of 10 PSL. God tier jaw. Hasan's leg count is in the 300s. Dude, this is like... Are you motherfuckers in here? Tell me right now. Are you motherfuckers in here? Right now. Any of you motherfuckers in here? This is like some Raw show shit, okay? Like, these people watch the Raw show 100%. Who's writing this shit? Like, literally the same. Up here, I thought I was fucking talking and educating people on incel culture when the incels are literally here.
Why do you sound like that? Different microphone is a Bluey Eddie. Did chat create that mog shit ironically and then it came to be? No. Mogging has been around. Mogging has been around for a very long time.
Skull size is average, if not slightly above. Look at pics next to him. Anyone, his skull's usually larger. I guess that makes sense. At least they all love fucking, Pierre and Playboy Cardi and Famous Dex is a woman beater, but appears to have a small head and a big combo. Exactly. Heroic proportions or just rope yourself. Let's be honest here. He looks like utter shit and is haloed by his height. His body, skinny fat as shit with gyno. His face, ugly and hiding his shitty jaw with a beard. He looks soft and cuck as fuck. He's PSL 410 at best. His height saves him. He is subhuman. I mog him to oblivion if I'm going to be honest.
The thing is, like, there was actually a fairly decent video from ContraPoints about the phrenology aspect of incels and like looks maxing way back in the day. Connecting both of these movements, or like why they're so perfectly aligned with one another, like why incels more often than not are just like straight up white supremacists.
Fucking wrecked me, dude. Mogging is when you like when you just
My
look better than
ADHD is so bad even back then.
someone, I think. Oh my god, incels wiki. Mogging is the act of undermining another person by surpassing them in some way. This usually refers to surpassing another person in physical appearance, but can also be used in other contexts such as surpassing them in wealth. A person who typically mogs others is called a mogger. A person who typically gets mogged is called a moggy or mog victim. Photo evidence here is
Whoever that fucking guy is. Anyway, what is this?
okay. First of all, it's not.
Yeah, and then Destiny in the mogging gallery. Did you hit the Iran drama yet? What? Moglodite? Dude, that's fucking, I like that. Bro, I'm getting brain damage according to this shit. I can mog, what? Like an albino gorilla? Danny Avdija versus Team Stripes. USA 0 points, 1 rebound. Wait. Oh, 0 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. 2-0, 0 out of 1 field goal. Have you taken a peek at Nephew Stranded on an island stream? I tuned in this morning. You sound very different because you are a decent amount younger. Vocal cords come to mature as well. Chatter. This is 7 years ago. Okay? It's 7 years ago. I was already old. I was 27 years old. I didn't fucking go through a third puberty at the age of 27. It's the microphone. It's always the microphone. How can we know which voice is the real one? You can't. No, I used to smoke cigarettes back then, or no, I think I'd quit at that point. I don't even fucking remember. I've lived a long life, okay? I did go through a double puberty. I did. That's not a meme. I did go through a second puberty, but it was in college. Your voice is a lot less Jersey these days. That actually does exist, by the way. Some people get a deeper voice drop in their 30s. It's the microphone, man. It's the microphone.
I think Epstein mogs.
What?
Wondering.
Like overall?
Like overall, and like SMV.
No.
No? Oh. Any girl would technically leave their boyfriend if the right person came asking. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Maybe not me, but someone. Girls are always going. I'm telling you.
I don't know. There's like this guy that I kind of really liked, and he was there, and I kind of like if I was actually with him, I wouldn't have left him.
There's this guy that.
But I didn't, because I don't know where he was. But I guess
You can admit it now. It was from excessive use of D-ball. That's so funny because I got fucking fat between then and, I got fat during COVID. How your drunk uncle starts talking to you when you get a little bit of money. Andrew Tate gives Clavicular a pep talk about his future and how he must be careful how to use his influence in the future. I'm watching your journey closely. I've lived it and it's coming for you. Bro, this guy got a fucking New York Times article written about him and then immediately fucking pulled up to do a collab with Andrew Tate, by the way. This is the whole, you get fat after you stop D-ball? Okay, well, I'm not beating the D-ball allegations.
Oh.
I guess.
I heard that too.
Training, you good?
Not exactly dressed for the.
Nah, I'm not.
For the gym.
Nice to meet you. You
Hey.
can't be frame mogged.
I know.
You can't
I
be
know.
frame mogged.
I'm done.
We're gonna fix it.
Bro,
this is your generational run. You can't be frame mogged by fucking some frat leader in Arizona.
It's not gonna happen again.
Yeah?
It's not happening.
We're gonna fix it. We're gonna train.
All right, let's go.
I came straight from work. I had business meetings. We're gonna train.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Business meeting. How he's not ripping into Andrew? Isn't he PSL subhuman? Yeah. He was hanging out with Tate before the New York Times article. Yeah, I know. This is when he got into trouble, though. Probably the other way around. Tate wanted to immediately collab despite saying he doesn't even know who that is on the Patrick Bet David podcast. I know. I mean, these guys are all fucking clown asses, bro. That's it. They all literally sold one another out when they did this whole Heil Hitler stream. It's a crazy thing to say. And then they all fell apart only to come back together again because clout is what unites them.
There. and it's supposed to symbolize freedom and hope and liberty for all. But as you learned in Arizona, to a lesser extent to what I learned in Romania, is that none of
We just watched an old video where you have the same mic as you do right now and your voice was hella high. No tea, no shade. No, I didn't have the same microphone in that video. I had a Blue Yeti. And even if I had a SM7B in older videos, I had different configurations on the SM7B. How do you guys not understand how fucking... I have an entire community of audiophiles, and you guys don't understand how, like, different cloud amplifiers change dramatically the way you sound on fucking camera. Jesus Christ. I also speak on college campuses. The fuck? Yeah, Andrew Tate was shocked that Clavicular could only rep 135 pounds for 3 reps despite him being openly on
hiring a
steroids.
lawyer. I'll tell you that. Free G line. Get it, 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 get it. No. There you go. Almost. Fuck. Was that 7? It's hiring a lawyer.
How the fuck do you struggle to rep 135 on TRT? I don't understand. Is it the meth? Hasan, I think you can mog Clavicular, no glaze. Yeah, of course I can mog. I mog all of these motherfuckers, bro. I'm 6'4". I even frame mog the fucking frat leader of ASU, even though he's Albanian, and therefore I respect him. Okay? That's the old me. I'm done with that. I'm done with that shit. You understand? I'm politics mogging, which these guys call jester maxing.
Us have any fucking freedom, and that we're all stuck inside of the matrix, and that even if you're the president of the United States, you're arguing with some fucking senator or some stupid bitch in Congress, you have media insulting you, even if you're the president, you can't really escape the matrix. Perhaps the only way to truthfully escape the matrix is to live unapologetically, be the person you want to be, say what you want to say, and not give a fuck about the consequences. And I hope on this journey that you're on, when it goes right, when it goes wrong, whatever.
Wow. What a brilliant fucking speech, dude.
If anything bad happens to you, heaven forbid, you end up in a cell or whatever else, or the internet turns on you or whatever bad happens, I hope you sit there and go, I was real. I was me. I said what I meant what I said, and that's how I escaped the matrix. I don't give a fuck what happened.
There's a chance Clav has never even watched The Matrix. Yes, he was born years after The Matrix came out.
Because truthfully, you've only really escaped when you're just as happy in jail as you are here. That's the only way to escape the matrix. Buying a Lambo, buying a Rolex, all that shit, that doesn't escape the matrix. You escape when your mind is free. And for your mind to be free, you must be zen. I was just as happy in...
How did this dude still not understand that this old ass motherfucker is trying to eat off of his clout now? Now that Clavicular has like a crumb of clout, he's literally fucking, I guess, paying it forward back to the OGs that he watched back in the day. Save Clav, there's no way I can salvage this person. Okay? There's no way I can save this person. He's so fucking lost. Are you kidding me? He was Sig Heiling with the Adolf Hitler Brigade like a month ago. What the fuck do you mean? I already tried with Aiden Ross, and I knew Aiden Ross. I knew Aiden Ross personally, and I tried desperately, and I fucking failed. And that's when I realized it's sometimes impossible to save these motherfuckers.
I was just as happy in jail as I am here. That's what you're going to learn on this journey, Clav, because it's actually going to be quite exciting for you. It's going to be a roller coaster. I'm watching your journey closely. I lived it, and I see it coming for you. So you're going to have a great fucking time.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I already am. So we'll see what happens from here. But it seems like it's only going up, you know, headline after headline. So it's only
a massive voice for all the young men out there. And you're right. Looks maxing is one way to ascend. But you need to ascend in all realms because you need to prepare for war.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, just being a full package mogger, you know, 100%.
Full package mogger. I like that. Full package mogger. That's going to go on a fucking t-shirt. Clav, good to see you.
Good to see you too, my G. All right, take care of yourself.
Enjoy your evening.
All right, you too, man. All right, we'll see you guys. All right, take care. Take care, y'all. Okay, so I don't know.
Does this guy even do anything? No, that's the fucking beauty of it all. They don't do shit. They don't do anything. It's mostly, okay, this entire thing is propped up together by Discord farms that just go to these fucking streams that are basically like 8 hours of unlimited content and just blast it into all of these different like Kick accounts and Prime Tate headquarters and Kick Champ and Aiden Ross info, all these other like there's a network of clip farming accounts, both on Twitter and on TikTok. There is hundreds of editors from all around the world that sit around on a Discord server and clip shit out and pump it. Okay. So for the most part, they do nothing. They go to like nightclubs every now and then. They have sometimes girls that come up because they're like famous at this point. Like they're famous enough rather that like there is attention around them. And then they just design a narrative around their regular ass. They design a narrative and a storyline around their like regular ass stream where they're not really doing anything. They're just like getting in a fucking Sprinter van and going to a fucking nightclub and then leaving the nightclub. Don't lie, they do stuff, but it's not legal and considered sexual crimes. We know what the tastes do. No, that's not what I'm talking about. And the thing is, I have found in my last, 10 years of success on the internet as a streamer, Contra Boys is saying you promoted Jill Stein for 2028. Lamau. I mean, okay, Clinton points. All they do is just nothing. They don't really do anything. They don't do anything fun or anything unique or anything interesting. They don't really like set stuff up. Every now and then they'll have like a collab with another one of these guys that also doesn't do anything. But for like 13-year-old boys, it's fucking awesome. They like follow this along and they're like, wow, this guy's really living his dream. And then they develop like parasocial relationships with these content creators. And that's pretty much it. What is this? My whole body itchy measles, definitely going next door. What the fuck? Here's that video I was telling you about. I don't want to release it.
Unafraid to die. Waiter Charlie Kirk.
Okay. Have you seen all the replies in the last hour on your tweet with you and the mayor? I have not, but I suspect it's fucking awful and it's botted into oblivion. Usually that's what happens. I never look at my replies on Twitter. It's a big mistake. Oh, they're saying I spy an unregistered SBR at ATF at the headquarters. Is that a pistol grip on the semi-automatic centerfire rifle? Sleepy Pop-Tart. Hey, ATF headquarters, Los Angeles ATF, check the background of one of these photos. Yeah, they're talking about this. Yeah, ATF, come and get me. It's so fucking stupid. These guys are so stupid, brother. But yeah, the point is, these guys, getting back to this, like, it's entirely propped up by clippers. I don't know how I could incorporate that into my, I could hire these same fucking Discord bot farms to like literally clip shit out of the stream and just like blast it into oblivion. But I do think that there is value in it for sure. But the problem is like I do too much. I don't do anything. Like if I did nothing, it would be easier for them to like make a narrative around it. But the problem is they have to like clip aura edits and shit like that. And I don't know how you do that with like political commentary. Who is financing them? Could you explain? Yeah, Stake. Stake.com is one of the major financiers of this entire structure. That's why they'll get like someone who is blowing up on TikTok and they'll throw a kick deal at them. And then they'll basically promote Kick this way by promoting Kick streamers this way. Now, does that actually give any fucking real eyeballs and real attention to Kick.com and therefore Stake, the online crypto casino? I don't know. But the reality of the matter is like Rainbet, Roobet, all these other like online casinos, they do this. They do this a lot. As someone who's made fan compilations of you, it's very hard to make vids that aren't super dense or super serious. Lacey leaked the deal Stake offered him because the Kick CEO said he's obviously botting. Lacey revealed that he was offered a Stake deal to stream on Kick and called out Kick CEO Eddie for calling him a view botter. $15K per 90 minutes, minimum 2 hours non-gambling content on Kick. Max crash out per month, $500K, signing bonus $100K.
With this, I was approached with a deal from Stake, from Kick, where I was going to get $15K raw per 90 minutes. They wanted me to do 2 hours non-gambling content on Kick. If I'm 90% bots, why do you want me on your site doing 2 hours of non-gambling content? That doesn't make any sense to me. Max cash out per month, $500,000. Minimum guarantee, $250,000. Signing bonus, $100,000. $4,000 per IG story, $8,000 per IG reel, 25% revenue share affiliate. If you want me to do the math for you, this comes out, and this is just the base offer, to $4.5 million a year minimum. Why would you offer someone who's 90% bots a $5 million a year deal? Why would you do that? I was approached with...
If I recall correctly, Kick canceled the deal once they found out he was botting. Everybody bots on Kick, though. Asmongold sided with Eddie. Kick doesn't pay bots. Yeah, of course Asmongold sided with Eddie. Asmongold has a fucking even fatter contract than this. Do you guys not know that Asmongold's a Kick streamer at this point? You know Asmongold streams on Kick, right? He has a Kick deal. He's literally getting the same fucking bots if they are... I mean, look. A lot of these content creators do bot, okay? A lot of these content creators bot. And they bot on Twitch too, okay? A lot of the Kick streamers that are streaming on Kick want higher placement on Twitch so they can bring real eyeballs and real attention back to Kick. So, yes, they both bot on Kick and they bot on Twitch. It's interesting because Twitch knows who's fucking botting and they don't do anything about it. Okay? Twitch knows who's botting. They don't do shit about it because for them, I guess it's like too hard to deal with, or at least like it boosts their fucking numbers as well. The entire point about like Twitch streamers botting is also so ridiculous because everybody fucking bots on Kick. Everybody bots on Rumble. Everybody bots on Kick. When you say like your stream, LMFAO, every single person, 58-month subscriber, he's memeing. Every single person that hates me has openly fucking said, I'm one of the only, this includes Trainwrecks, this includes probably Eddie as well, and this even includes XQC. Every single person that has called out other people botting have consistently said, I'm the only fucking top content creator on this platform that's never botted. The only person who has actually tried to claim that I bot is Asmonbot, ironically enough. If you look at my career, if you look at the trajectory of my viewership growth, or even if you look at the way people fucking respond to me when I go outside, motherfucker, I think you understand. A content creator who bots versus a content creator who does not. Okay? Did you explain the spike in followers you had recently? Asman showed it clearly. Yes, brother. People follow. People engage in mass following with bots. That's why we have a fucking follow limit. Because people hate raid. Hasan, they were not memeing. Man, Asman is owning you. LMFAO. Love to see Hasan downfall. Love it. Wait, that motherfucker is a 58-month subscriber and an Asmongold fan? You are so sad, Hasan. You will never get the young votes. Joking about invasion from China to America. You are disgusting, Hasan. That 58-month subscriber is a fucking Asmongold fan now? What the fuck? Bro, how does this happen? Motherfuckers will be in here for 58 months and then like one take that they hear, they go, I've lost him. I've lost him entirely. Finally, like your stream, LMFAO, finally be. Joking about invasion from China to America. You are disgusting, Hasan. Get owned. Man, Asman is owning you, Lamau. What happened? How did this happen, brother? What was the journey? I need to know. No. Here we go. I mean, here we go. I'm just confused. Like, I want to know. I want to understand what it was. You yelled at him once and that was it? I noticed in May. That's why I marked them suspicious. Love to see the Hasan downfall. Love it. Why he said he does not do the base, so you're just baiting him, Hasan? Oh, defending Asman Daddy. They were normal last January. Roasted anime rip. So never give Israel a big blow. Yeah, but this applies to Iran as well. They don't infinity missiles and cost them to get. It's got to be the fucking Israel stuff, huh? You call me a dumb fuck, but okay, LMFAO. You probably would lose all your supporters eventually. Oh, that's it. There it is. You call a fucking 58-month subscriber a dumb fuck one time and they change their entire politics. Oh my God. I literally clipped you yelling at me, bro, just weak. Chatter, you cannot change your entire ideology and your worldview over one fucking content creator. Please, you are so goddamn weak. Please, I beg of you not to do this shit, okay? Watch whoever you want to watch, but it's crazy. You get called a dumb fuck one time, right? That was the reason, LMFAO. Okay, so what's the fucking reason then? Elaborate. Like, dude, I get yelled at from people who are my ideological allies. They call me a fucking racist. They call me a white supremacist. They call me transphobic. They call me fucking dumbass every day. You can't change your convictions like that. Have some fucking backbone, dude. Holy shit. You called me a femcel and I'm still here. Yeah. You can scroll upper. Don't bother. He's a small brain. You can't be the stupid. Yeah, this was the reverse. MAGA would be screaming. Bro's interrupting Hasan. What? LMFAO. Yeah, this is it. What? I'm seeing it. Don't you think you are pushing too many left ideologies too fast? How'd this happen? You went from shitting on MAGA to going to the #1 MAGA content creator. You literally changed your entire worldview. Yeah, if this was the reverse, MAGA would be screaming. This is what I mean. How the fuck did you go from shitting on MAGA to being MAGA? I need to, dude, we got to call this guy, right? Okay, I'm going to give this guy a call. This is guest spot. Am I crazy? Chatter, I'm giving you a ring right now. I'm inviting you to the stream. 999 plus messages. Pick up the call, chatter. Do it. Haha, always got a debate? No, it's not even a debate. This is a science experiment. Don't debate out of your... you can't, haha, this is your debate out of this one. This is like fucking crazy. This is crazy. Come on. How fucking bored are you, man? Jesus. To be completely fair, I'd fumble too. Okay, guys, don't yell at him. Don't like scare him. I'm not trying to... You get a spike of followers when big news happens. That day you said you bought a followers is when the U.S. kidnapped Maduro, by the way. Oh. Yeah, when there is a influx of new viewership, that could also be... that could also happen because there's like a big news story that day. Where is this guy? White women are always so aggressive. They live in a fake world. I don't know. I guess he's not gonna pick up. It's mind-boggling though. You know what I mean? Like he went from being a liberal to fucking being MAGA because I yelled at him. That's crazy. Yeah, that ain't happening. Delusional, you flipping out to make this worse and worse. Lamau, you're freaking out. RIP, you really don't believe you're pushing so much people away from flipping out. How are you doing to convince the masses? Hey man, you're the one freaking out, not me. I'm not pro-Israel, never been, but okay, dumb fuck. Right? You just love to bash. Makes sense. When did I say that, Lamau? You call me a dumb fuck, but okay. And then he threw up the hostels too. When did I want to debate you? I made one comment, you went crazy, just ban me, bro. And then he still came back. He says state of play. And he was watching me watch the state of play or something. And then slowly but surely, he just became like a hater. What did he say on 05? I don't know. Bro, I did not think that one could genuinely turn, like, experience a heel turn like this. I don't fucking understand how you can go from the context of those messages. You found it? Oh my God, that's so awesome. Let's see.
One of the only hospitals still functioning. A team of British doctors and surgeons is now working there. They are specialists in plastic surgery.
Delusional, you flipping out, going to make this worse and worse, LMFAO, but you are freaking out? What are you saying? 55-month subscriber. What the fuck are you saying, bro? Rip? What do you mean, rip? I don't understand. I don't even understand the point you're trying to make. You're saying my anger at a time when the rest of the world is at least aware enough to admit that Israel's doing some fuck shit. My anger is going to... Even back then, I didn't understand what was going on with this guy. He got mad about he turned on a dime, not even a dime, he turned on a penny. That's what's so crazy to me. Like, it feels like I didn't even say anything. Like, make Israel do a harder genocide. Is that what you're saying? Israel's getting their notes on its exterminationist policies from a fucking Twitch streamer. You've been streaming for so long, you're having rerun stunlocks of the same villains. They're bringing back Frieza a fourth time type shit. This guy's Twitter account looks sus as hell. I don't think this is him. Oh, it is him. I mean, but this is nothing. Last time he posted was in fucking 2021, so it doesn't mean shit. He stopped posting on Twitter. I think he's a lib. Oh, turn radius dime is smaller than a penny. Okay, well, I didn't know. I thought I was talking about it the currency value wise. Dude, can we talk about important shit? No, it's fucking Sunday, and it's 36 hours and 30 minutes. What is this? Please, I ain't scared of your crazy chat, Lamau. Never a liberal. Lemfao, I love this. So what is it? Like, this is the reason why you fucking became like a massive hater? How is this possible? Please clarify your position. Because I'm confused, right? Like, I'm confused at this point. I don't even understand what he's trying to say. Like, you're over here being like, I was never a liberal. I'm not scared of your chat. You can't even fucking come on the live stream to talk and explain your position. I promise if you do come on, like, Asmon Daddy will pay attention to you. He will probably play your clip tomorrow on his stream. You know what I mean? Isn't that what you want ultimately? I just don't get it. Like, look at this. Like, he became like a guy who's like, oh, you love illegals. Like, how the fuck did that happen? Nobody's triggered chatter. He just wants to have a conversation. Yeah, but I didn't even like, I'm looking at the video. I didn't even yell at him. I was just like, what do you mean? The angrier one gets over Israel doing a genocide, the more Israel has to do genocide. You're making it worse. You really don't believe you're pushing so much people away from flipping out? How are you going to convince the masses? Convince the masses? If there was a democratic process, the masses would have already decided long ago for Israel to stop this death and destruction. There is no democratic process here. That is precisely the reason why, after 19 months of genocide, there are at least like government officials that are finally saying enough is enough. It's not the fucking masses that I must convince. It's the notion of democracy itself that you need to drop. What the fuck? 55-month subscriber being like, wow, I can't believe how uncivil you are. You have given me $5 fucking dollars or $6 for 55 months following since March 6th in 2019. That means you heard me say America deserved 9/11. That means you were there when I got banned for saying, for calling a chatter a cracker bitch. That means you were through thick and thin. You watched me day in, day out. What the fuck are you talking about? Your expectation is that I remain civil in the face of a live streamed baby holocaust? Are you fucking stupid? What happened? Hey man, you're the one freaking out, not me. Yes. You are a fucking worm-like individual if you don't actually freak out at the sight of dead children every fucking day. That's my point. You didn't learn a single damn thing. What the fuck? That is crazy. None of this, like, you're kind of cooking him here. I know, but like, he's trying to rage bait me and I'm cooking him, but I'm still confused as to what the main point of disagreement is. There isn't, like, he's so intentionally vague. And then from this point on, he becomes like an Asmongold stan, I guess. But look how easy it is to trigger you. Lemafayao, I loved it. I don't know if you understand this or not, but we're laughing at you. Like, we're laughing at you. We're a little confused. We want to study you like an animal. You know what I mean? We want to study your brain like you're an offensive lineman who just passed away. We want to, you know, see what kind of CTE you got. No contact CTE, because it just doesn't make any sense. Like, it would make sense if you went to any of the liberal streamers, but why Asmongold? I just don't understand how you can, like, truly change your entire worldview that after getting triggered one time because the streamer calls you out because he has a higher expectation of people that have been long-term community subscribers. He still kept subscribing because at that point I said 55 months subscriber. He subscribed for 3 more months, and then slowly but surely he turned into this guy who's like celebrating Renee Good's murder and shit. Right? The lefties are against guns, and some of the softest people you'll ever meet will lead a civil war. 30 out of 600K deported, Lemafayao. Like, everything that this motherfucker believes. He went from, how dare you call me out, to like, I hope more Americans die in the process of fucking mass deportations. Like, is that what, is politics not worth anything to you at all? I just don't understand it. Like, this is worse than being a single issue voter. This is being like a single streamer voter. I'm genuinely shocked that there are people out there who will be like, I love this person. I love this community. I was a big fan of this content creator because of his values, because of what he represents. And one time he yelled at me. One time he fucking yelled at me, and it's over from that point on. Like, everything changed in my life. I am now completely on the opposite side. Like, I'm now a right-wing reactionary. How is that fucking possible?
I'd like to direct your attention to the screen for a short video, if you don't mind.
Like, you're posting funny memes on your TikTok. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand how you, like, I'm trying to fucking comprehend what happened. Wow, great memes. I mean, it's just like change filter from default to clips. He has no, top all clips. I mean, his last clips are from like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. 6 months ago. What is this?
Yeah, I will go to one of these. I will fight. If bro. Wait, I'm trying to give my shout out. We're streaming, so I'm trying to say, yo, Aiden, you already know. I'll be down.
Wait, before you say anything, to Carlos, clip it.
I would go, but not for the boxing.
I will always have love for my Mexicans. I went to a very Hispanic school. Got fucked up.
He's like watching kick streams on he's like a kick streamer now. Is that what it is? A clip of him. Oh my god.
I actually forgot my shoes, which is unfortunate.
Oh. This girls that do this shit like with the dress.
You look great. I actually forgot my shoes, which is unfortunate.
Oh. This girls that do this shit like with the dress.
Okay, maybe it's better that this guy left the community. I'll be honest. Like, I'm taking it back. I'm taking it back. I was trying to figure it out, but it's fine. You have a professional career clocking people's political worldviews, and this dude is unclockable. Hey, thanks for the 58 months of subscriptions, Shatter. Bro took your advice. Bro took your advice on fucking becoming a right-wing grifter and became it. Oh my god, with the girl with the dress, you know. Dodged a bullet with that guest star. Yeah, trying to be a Twitch streamer. I don't know why the fuck you wouldn't go on the guest star with your boy, you know? He don't got no top clips from the last 30 days though, which is sad. He gave you 3 months of subs after he started hating you. I'll be honest, like, this does kind of make sense as to why like Rape Tone has a fan base. Like, when I see shit like this, when I see stuff like this, I'm like, oh, I get it. I get it. You know? Like, there's a lot of guys like this. There's a lot of guys like this out there. What is this? Let's see another clip. Let's look at another clip.
Spin. World's hottest gummy bear. I'm not doing a nose piercing. I'm not doing nose piercing. I ain't gonna lie. Chat, I cannot do a fucking nose piercing. There's no way that I do a fucking nose piercing.
I don't even know what that is. It's just Kai Cenat. 5 HP in a dream. Let's see what this.
Spike planted. Go, go, go.
Careful, there's shit on the bum.
Take this. Take this. I'm out of here. Down.
Wow.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, not bad. Not bad, not bad.
Shit. Take it. Oh my god, that was
5
crazy.
HP in a dream. Good job. Good job. I mean, he plays better than me, that's for sure. Oh, that's not even him. He's spectating. Oh my god.
Take it. All right, don't defuse it.
He's mad because you barely gamed this past year. He's still going. Oh, he is. He's still chirping in the chat. I'm still fascinated by this guy. It was fun triggering you, baby. Thanks for the viewers, baby. It's okay. Keep going. Check everything, Lamau. Look at you, bro. Lemafau. I'm the freak, right? Wow, really searching me up because I have some values with you. I love you. You don't have to love me, man. I'm trying to understand how you can be in this community and financially support me for 58 months and be such a fucking chud. Like, this is... Bro, you're fatter Rape Tone. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, yeah, I'm the freak. The median voter, man. We showed a chimpanzee the median voter's political positions and he killed himself, guy. That's who this guy is. Psychotic episode has to be. I just don't understand how the fuck these guys literally... I do not understand how the fuck these guys stay in here for so long, but then they're like just such chuds. I don't know how the fuck that happens. Yeah, thank you for the $300 you gave me. I just don't understand why. That's what I was trying to figure out. Maybe he was always a fucking Asmongold fan, always. But it kind of feels like he was shitting on MAGA beforehand. So that's why I don't understand how he went from like shitting on MAGA to being MAGA, being like, Renee Good deserved it, that bitch. You know? Anyway, we were talking about botting on the platform before I took this massive fucking sidestep.
Kick CEO reveals stable
Yeah, the reason why he's gonna say the Kick CEO is right and that Twitch streamers are botting or whatever, or former Kick contract having Twitch streamers are botting, is because he is a fucking Kick streamer.
Ronaldo has been botting views over on Twitch and says FaZe attempted to move to Kick, but Lacey was pulling 100 real viewers.
So, like,
Like the premier botter here is Aiden Ross, and even he has admitted it. I think Aiden Ross fires back. Ice Persona admits to view botting and says everybody does it, claiming 90% of streamers use bots. Everyone on Kick bots. Everybody knows that everyone on Kick bots. And apparently, and I did not know this, like I didn't even think Asmongold botted. If you recall, when I first found out that Asmongold was botting, when Kick purged the bots for like 2 fucking days, and Asmongold went from like always being 10K above me to being beneath me on the fucking leaderboard for 1 day or 2 days, that's when I realized, oh shit, this motherfucker bots too. So note, everybody on Kick bots, and a lot of people on Twitch bot as well. He said you were follower botting. Asmongold agree with the XQC that you are not view botting. I'm not fucking follower botting. No one gives a shit about followers. I don't even farm followers to begin with. Like I don't even give a fuck about how many followers I have. No one cares on Twitch about how many followers you have. Everybody cares about your live concurrent viewership. The only reason why I have like big spikes in followership is either when a day is when there's like a big news day or something and a lot of people come in and fucking follow, or people who do actually fucking bot followers to hate raid. And not only do people do that all the fucking time, but we straight up use Fossabot to purge through all of those like botted followers. I have shown it. I've showed it to you guys in the past. You keep mixing up Twitch and Kick. No, everyone on Kick bots, and a lot of top content creators on Twitch bot as well. I didn't know that people on Twitch botted. I'm not mixing it up. Okay, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about how many followers I have. I have far less followers overall. I have far less followers overall than like many of these other like top content creators. And I have far higher live concurrent viewership than they do. Okay. Oh, I said Kick purge bots for 2 days. I meant Twitch. Yes. Thank you. So when Twitch purged bots for 2 days, that's when I found out that Asmongold was botting. I apologize for mixing the two up. Yes. And since then, Twitch knows who's fucking botting. They just don't do anything about it. Stream Chats did a massive white paper study on the botting on Kick and Twitch 5 months ago to quantify the problem. Ludwig looked at it. I disagree because you are wrong.
Like stable Ronaldo is like a pretty big botter, isn't he?
A big botter?
Yeah. Was he the guy that like he was the guy she was just talking to? Like that guy's like a crazy botter, isn't he?
I don't know. Look, I don't. The phase guys, that whole phase rise.
Right, all those phase guys were like botting like 90% of their numbers. I remember they came to Kick and like there was like this time where like a few of them came over and were like, yeah, right. Now we see you.
Do you remember when Lacey came over and he was like,
Lacey had like I think like 100 real viewers or something. It was like, what the fuck, and a bunch of chat bots.
God, bro, like that's bad. That is really bad. And like, is this true? Is it real? I don't know if it's true or not. But like, if you can't go to another platform, like right now, like we on Kick right now, and we chilling at, we chilling at 10,000. We got 10,000 people watching on Kick, and that's just, bro, that's just on another. That's on a whole other separate broadcast. And so Lacey was crying about not getting paid. Well, it's because they don't pay for bots. That's the reason why they don't pay for bots.
Yeah, of course he's gonna fucking say that. He's literally on a Kick contract. Kick streamers remind me of my suitors during my time in Crescent City, California. First time trying to acid for the first time seeing Red Dawn or Apocalypse Now. Okay. When Asmongold does AAV, it fucking burns my soul, by the way. When we chilling on Kick right now. God damn, bro. You're fucking 40. You cannot be doing AAVE like this, okay? It just feels so fucking weird. In between bot your numbers to get your back from the corpos and the view botting adds credibility to ass reactionary takes. It's dude.
It's believable. Never saw.
I mean, even if he was fucking 20, it would still be cringe.
Natural motion. I do think that there's a degree of this that could be true, and I'm not going to put the botting accusations on these guys right now, because like from the graphs, at least their recent graphs, I think their graphs look pretty. They look pretty good, right? Like I wouldn't say that this is a bot graph, but yeah, it's just ban chatters. Yeah, no, I have way more than 10,000 ban chatters. So yeah, it pays better with 10K on Kick than 40K on Twitch. Listen, like for me, money is great. I like money, but I'm already making so much. I've got so much money. It's ridiculous. It does not matter, man. Like that's not why I do anything.
Ron responded further to the allegations. So we watched Lacey talk about it. Let's see what Ron said.
Right, that wants to succeed is going on a podcast saying this. By the way, just want to point out, that's why your platform's never going to be anything. It's just the truth. Whether it's me.
Yeah, these guys wanted these guys are down to pay millions of dollars to content creators, botting or not, right? They're down to pay millions of dollars to content creators because they want big names that are big on Twitch to come to Kick to offer legitimacy to Kick. And the reason why they want legitimacy for Kick and more eyeballs for Kick, like real eyeballs that come along with the botted eyeballs or whatever, is so that they can actually convert them into gamblers, right? Because Kick is basically the Las Vegas entertainment reel of the Las Vegas casino. Stake being the casino, Kick being the entertainment and the performance. So even though they want it, they're also incredibly embedded and incredibly invested in like the streamer lifestyle. Eddie was like a OG, from what I understand, he was like an OG fucking Twitch fan. And for that reason, he's like super invested in this. They have more money than God. It doesn't even fucking matter to them. They'll drop $1 million easily, $6 million contract for like Lacey. Whether they're botting or not doesn't even fucking matter. But this kind of like shit talking once those deals fall through is so funny because like who the fuck would ever want to join the platform? Desperate people, right? People who are desperate for financial support, and there's plenty of like smaller content creators who will say yes to that bag. But you have basically decided to make your platform the platform to go to when people don't have any other options. So your platform will be forever associated with people like that. Does that make sense?
Or not, it's never going to be anything. That's the truth. But let's decipher this clip one by one.
Isn't like stable Ronaldo is like a pretty big botter, isn't he?
If I'm a big botter, Eddie, why did you offer me and your team at Kick millions and millions and millions of dollars? I have the contracts written up. I have the conversations between my management before. Millions of dollars. If I'm such a big botter, why would you want to waste money? I'm so confused. Why would you want to waste money?
I mean, botting or not, it doesn't matter to them. You are one of the reason. This is also the reason why they bought streamers that also have a Kick contract. They bought streamers on Twitch that have a Kick contract, unless that streamer very specifically says don't do that. XQC being one of those streamers. Let's be real. XQC has a Kick contract. XQC does not bot. Okay? So very clearly at some point, XQC probably told Kick, do not fucking bot me. Let's be real. Asmongold may or may not have had that conversation, or maybe did not have that conversation, but it's not an accident. Like when Stable Ronaldo was collabing with Aiden Ross, he was getting 60K, 70K viewership. Okay? Here's some proof. When Aiden was usually getting 40K to 50K on Kick, Kick removed his boss for one day and he was stuck at 10K.
Yo, Kick is playing with me, bro. Let's go to party with Jack.
Yeah, Aiden Ross had 8K viewers.
Dude, you're so fucking retarded. Why did wait, whatever happened to party, bro? Whatever happened to party, bro? Sneeko went, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Once they lost Sneeko, it was over. It was over. Chat, we are stuck at 8. We're stuck.
I mean, I think there's probably more people than AK in here. Let's be real. They might be just like fucking with them because the chat is like moving so fast.
We're cooked, dude. It's time. Let's just leave. Let's go. Let's go back to purple. Okay? We got, chat, we have the, fuck stalling. We have the two, wait, what the fuck? Chat. 48 hours and 57 minutes. Y'all see that or no? Look at the bottom right.
Anyway. Pretty easy to make bots spam W, I guess.
I mean, chat, listen, bro. Listen. You guys aren't stupid. Okay? You guys aren't stupid. If Kick wants to show that I'm getting less viewers than everyone on to Kick, it's fine. It is what it is. we'll just go to Twitch. We'll go to Twitch. I just, they're already here, Lico. So if we were to swap to Twitch right fucking now, I know we'd get more than 9,000 viewers.
I can't believe that's his fucking background. That's his wallpaper. Actually, I can believe it. Of course, that's his fucking wallpaper. Anyway, yeah. So as I was saying, Kick also fucking bots. Kick bots the Kick streamers. Kick bots the Kick streamers that have a that stream on Twitch. The reason why they do that is because the Twitch is a very top heavy platform. This was part of the reason why I also didn't want to split my viewership between Twitch and YouTube, right? Twitch is a very top heavy platform. So what that means is when you're at the top of the leaderboard, you get a bunch of real viewership on top of that, right? So the difference between like being at the top of the directory with like 20,000 real viewers means you will inevitably grow from that point on to get like 25,000 real viewers, 30,000 real viewers. If you, on the other hand, don't bot, I guess, to get to the top of the directory, man, ego numbers get real. Oh God, please, just, I have already had this conversation over and over again. Basically, when you are at the top of the leaderboard, when you're at the top of the directory on Twitch, you also get a bunch of real eyeballs. Like, for example, if you get placement at the front page, that automatically logs all of the fucking people that are clicking on the front page as an extra viewer. Okay? It automatically clocks 10,000, sometimes 20,000 extra viewers who are just browsing the website at the time or just tuning into twitch.tv at the time. So when you have a larger viewership number, it puts you at the top of the directory. When you are at the top of the directory, more people tune into you because there's a lot of people at any given moment that come to Twitch and just go, let me click on the top of the directory. Okay? That's it. Fextra Life used to do that. That's why embedding was banned. Initially embedding was a real problem on the platform. Okay? And the reason why they stopped embeds is because Fextra Life was constantly like, they had like fucking 4 people watching, but they had like 40,000 people actually watching in real time because anyone that went to the Fextra Life website was automatically clocked as a viewer on their Twitch stream because it would just like automatically open a window. It would force you to watch the Fextra Life stream when you weren't clearly watching the Fextra Life stream. And that's how it worked. Right? A lot of people have done different ways of like, a lot of people have tried different methods to get to the top of the fucking leaderboard, and botting is like the most resilient version of this. That's just what it is. That's why a lot of people fucking bot.
My revenue too? Wouldn't I view about my revenue too? Every single day? Wouldn't I view about this or no? Would I view about this or no? That's my question. Would I cheat the system? Would I view about my revenue too? I dare you. Ask streamers who you think that ViewBot show the revenue. Show it. Show it. Show the revenue. Show the revenue.
Yeah, ad money is wild.
Wait, Ron, I have a question. Turkey subs. What about it? Turkey subs. 70-30 on Twitch. 1,000 subs January 1st. On this day, 1,850. 1,850. 554. 718 plus 718. $3,122 just off subs. What? Wouldn't I view bot my revenue too?
The rich getting exploited now is a problem, huh? What? How does Turbo work with the revenue split? I thought you were just paying the platform. Anytime an ad doesn't run, if you're a Turbo viewer, if you have Turbo, Twitch gives you a percentage of that ad revenue as though it ran. I think that's how they do it. Like, since I stopped running ads, I don't get any Twitch Turbo revenue. Like, this largest chunk of money that Stable Ronaldo is getting is literally from ads, okay? Like, this pinkish purple and this yellow is from Turbo and ads. So more than half of his, like larger, like almost 60% of his revenue comes from ads. So me stopping my ads meant 60% revenue loss overall. Of course, he probably runs like he probably runs a lot more ads than I do anyway. It's real. It says of ads that month. That's crazy. Where does it fucking say that? I run 0 fucking ads. 0. 40 hours of ads over 200 hours of stream time. Oh, yeah. That's, well, it says ad breaks 1 day and 17 hours. Yeah. Okay. Over 200 hours. It's giving CEO leaving $100 tip. All the X-Phase people run ads like every 10 minutes or less. Yeah. The reason why he's showing this is to be like, this is real viewership. Behind 339, thank you for the 25, get the subs. But you get 4 in that 10 minutes. Dude, it's so funny when a 19-month subscriber goes, can we see your revenue? Are you on fucking crack cocaine, chatter? Do you want every neo-Nazi on the internet to nut at the same time? Just for fun. Are you fucking stupid? Actually, are you on crack? Like, Stable Ronaldo could make $1 million a month and no one will fucking bat an eye. I can make $10 a month and everybody's going to be like, dude, you are the biggest fucking grifter scumbag of all time. You know what my revenue is. It's my subscriptions. I don't have any other fucking form of revenue. Do with that information what you fucking will. Why the fuck would I ever show my back end to give every single psychopath a week-long jerk-off session to be like, Hasan is the only streamer that has ever made money streaming, and it's bad. Explain how this proves he isn't botted. Not trying to be a dig. I'm just confused. I mean, I think he's just trying to say that he has 29,000 subscriptions for 29,000 average viewers, which implies that he's like, you know, he has a real audience and he's not botting them. But then again, I don't know if Twitch actually serves ad revenue to bots as well. I wonder if that's actually the case. I will tell you, though, I make less money than Stable Ronaldo does, 100%, even though I have a larger viewership than he does. And that is because I don't do fucking ads. I don't run ads. Again, 60% of his revenue comes from, more than 60% it seems, of his revenue comes from fucking ads. So when I stopped running ads, it was like a 60% revenue loss across the board. They don't. Twitch takes 3 days to pay out AdSense because they comb through viewership and eliminate the botted views. I don't know where you got this information from. Due to not having ad revenue and only like 5K subs, Asmon makes like 20K a month on Twitch. This is why he promotes Kick and writes for Kick so much. He only has 5K Twitch subs. Hasan's stats are just his subs. He doesn't get ad revenue. You can just calculate it in your head. Yeah, Twitch also takes a percentage of the ad revenue as well, obviously. But yeah. No, that trust me, bro, chatter is not wrong. Asmongold, I think, has like 5K subs or something on Twitch. When I botted, Twitch sent ads to bots. They know which are bots and eventually and block them. Yeah. Yes, over 20% of his view time was ads. Is the split the same both for subs and ads? 50-50 or 70-30 or whatever? I don't know. I don't know what the ad rate split is. I think it's different for different markets and shit like that. It's also why killing botters is not in Twitch's interest. Brands are too brain dead to understand the viewer numbers are fake and they don't pay creators for bot views they detect. So better let the inflation run wild until it implodes the platform. Yeah. Yeah. Michael from Pennsylvania has doubled the number of subscribers that Asmongold has, even though he has a much smaller viewership than Asmongold's supposed viewership at like 40K or something. Yes, I can still run ads if I want to. I don't want to run ads. Botting is basically the streamer equivalent of stock buybacks? Maybe.